Hello, everybody. This is Greg29407 back with another episode of City of Heroes, and we are in Neutropolis, part of Praetoria, with our character Deep Freeze. And we have a new mission today, a new story arc today, and it's from Praetor Tilman. It's one of the big deals. She's Mother Mayhem, I think, is her other name, and she contacted us at the end of our last episode, and so we're gonna give her a call right now and see what she has to say. Hello there, Deep Freeze. You've caught Mother's attention, as you can well see, but perhaps you don't know exactly who I am. I'm sure you do, but I shall be formal about it. Where would we be if it weren't for never formal? I am Praetor Tilman. You may call me Mother. Normally, I do not request aid from members of Praetor White's power division. However, my little girls require some more aid in tracking some very troublesome criminals here in Praetoria. What criminals are they having trouble with? Rogue psychics, you could say, who dare to believe that I don't have the best intentions for them, who dare to spit on my name. If only they knew how hard I worked, how much I cared for their well-being. I apologize, Deep Freeze. I just get so frustrated when my goodwill is turned down by those who I only wish to help. Regardless, what say you and I begin our little case, as those men in the PPD would say? All right, what are we doing first? Part 1, Organized Psychics. Oh, we're after Vanessa Devore. Okay. There are many little rogue psychics within Praetoria, Deep Freeze. I do not have to each and every one of them visit my hospital so they may one day serve Praetoria in a better way. But some insist on tarnishing my good name, belittling what my daughters stand for. I can't stand for this. Mother won't stand for this any longer. I send my little girls to handle them, and what do I see at my doorstep? Destruction, death, hubris. I get so angered at the situation. I am speaking, of course, about the Syndicate and their little psychics. Oh, I have thought they could hide their mother's gaze, but they can't any longer. I sent some of my best girls to bring them in, Deep Freeze, but oh, it was awful, just awful. The Syndicate slaughtered my precious girls, leaving their bodies in front of my hospital. Do you think they could ever deal with the bad psychics for me? I would hate for any of my girls to get hurt ever again. Do you know where these Syndicate psychics are? Oh, I do. They keep themselves to their little meetings inside an office building in Berry City. Yes, 3 of the worst ones are in there. Howard Milton, Eliza Cushman, and Franklin Ferris, all members of various corporations in Praetoria. Well, until Mother and her daughters found out about what they really were, they got nothing left to live for, Deep Freeze, except for the little group of Syndicate. Would you be a dear and make sure that the bad psychics get what they deserve, in the eyes of the law, of course? All right. So now, our character Deep Freeze is now going to be working for someone who's pretty evil. And this guy is a pretty good character. He thinks he's a good person and trying to do what's best for society, and he's going to be working for a pretty evil lady here. Let's see what happens with all this. So to arrest these 3 Syndicate psychics. While Praetor Tilman might not be the most balanced of the Praetors, it is still a heinous crime to butcher seers. Time to make sure these Syndicate answer for what they've done. Well, here's Howard Milton right here. Oh, I forgot to go invisible. Oh, shoot. That was stupid. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, man, that was really dumb. Oh, my goodness. That was my fault. Ay. That was really dumb. Poor Frost. I'm not going to survive. Oh, no. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, boy, that was awful. What a moron. That was bad. I went out to hide so I'd make a nice little screenshot, and then forgot to go back in. Ay. Okay. Lesson learned. One thing I need to boost up on this character is a recharge of all my powers, too. So what I have noticed is, aside from this is very different from my my staff fighting Stalker. Staff fighting, I guess I've got a bunch of really good recharges on her powers, but her powers come back really fast. This guy is really slow. Now, he's still low level. We're level 18. Oh, I haven't leveled. Oh, I forgot to level up. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get another attack power, too. Ooh. All right, well, all right, hang on just a minute. Be right back after I level up. Hang on. Okay, we're back. I got this radiation siphon. It does high damage and minus defense. Okay, so let's all that stuff. Let's see if I have any. Can I put in any kind of power? Nope. Got nothing to put in the slot. Of course not. So we're going to go in unslotted. Ay. Money is so hard to come by on this server. It's terrible. I have one character I've been playing for a while. I got her up to level 36 yesterday, and I was on a team, and I got like 4 million influence on her. Let's see what this power does. Nice. 4 million, and I was able to finally slot all of her powers. Now, it took almost all 4 million to do that, but I did it. So that character is now what I slotted was in IO's Invention Origin level 25 enhancements. So they're going to be good all the way to level 50, and that'll give me enough time to level up from level 36 to 50 and gain a lot of money. So that's really what I needed. I need to kill all these jokers. Let's use new power again. All right. Let's go back into hide. What is this? Oh, what the heck is that? Ooh, kind of a ghost. All right, I'm just going to look for the next Syndicate person. I'm going to put on my speed here. They got all their guards watching them. There she is again. This story's getting kind of interesting. A few offices over here. Oh, no. Oh. Hang on. Oh, here's one of the okay. All right, let's turn this off. Oops. That. I like having my build up right underneath my assassination. Nice. I won't go to Tilman. Do you hear me? I won't become one of her slaves. Okay. So the hallway over here. All right, let's finish this hallway up first. Getting ahead of myself. There's a secret staircase in here. Where does this go? They changed the map up a little bit. That's kind of interesting. Excuse me, sir. All right, we'll keep looking for this last person. Oh, we already went down there. Okay. Try my speed again. Oh, no, that's not him. Now, normally I would like feast on some of these, some of the XP you have in here, but again, we're already almost level 19. I still got this story arc and the next one to get through. I don't want to over level everything. So though I will give this credit to Praetoria for this. They do pack in a lot of content in these first 20 levels. It takes a long time to get through, but it is a lot of content. there. Okay. Oh. Let's go up here. Nope. I didn't figure it'd be complicated to find these people. Franklin farts. There he is. Oh, there's that ghost lady again. All right. Got him. All right. You arrested all the psychics that Praetor Tilman named. Yeah, that ghost lady looked like a member of the Carnival of Shadows from regular City of Heroes, who are villains. But I think in this universe, they're the Carnival of Light, they're good guys. Okay, let's contact our Praetor Tilman. Mother's so proud of you, Deep Freeze. I was watching your progress the entire time. The nerve of those Syndicate to criticize me, to slander my name like that. They have no shame, no nobility, no class. When I'm through with them, they will learn to respect Praetoria and the people. Believe me. Praetor Tilman lets out a pleased sigh, calming herself. But let's speak of some other things, yes? I sense a very powerful force in that office building with you. A psychic force that should not be allowed to run wild, to roam outside of my tender care. I intend to hunt that force down, Deep Freeze, for the good of Praetoria. After all, do we really want a force out there that could be as powerful as me without having the care that I give to all of you? No, we don't. You've done such a good job, Deep Freeze. I knew you would do it. Didn't I say you could? But you didn't believe me, did you? Did you? You didn't believe Mother, did you? From now on, I want to keep an eye on where you are. You're not leaving Mother's sight, no matter where you go. Do you understand? Jeez Louise. Okay. Part 2. Sometimes Deep Freeze, these scoundrels in the Resistance manage to kidnap my dear girls and break them off of their tender embrace. You would never want to be torn from my care, would you, Deep Freeze? I would never treat you poorly, of course, but some people, they insist on believing that I am some sort of monster. Lies, hate, anger is poured into their minds, into their very souls, poisoning their thoughts about me. I can see them, feel them, and then darkness, as if they are no longer there. But Mother will not stand for girls leaving her side, Deep Freeze. There's one such girl. She was such a good dear when she was one of my little ones, but now she goes by the name Beholder, a part of those terrorists of the Resistance. I have spent some time trying to track her and the man who kidnapped her from my grasp, Hatchet. And now I have found them, trapped like rats in the tunnels. And you, Deep Freeze, I want you to bring them to justice, is all for all they've done. What are their crimes? You need to know more about their crimes other than the fact that that man forced one of my own daughters from my side? You would doubt me? I apologize, Deep Freeze. It is very sour subject, yes? Mother does not mean to yell at you. I never do. Their crimes are many. My sad former daughter, Beholder, has wired many of my little girls in their psychic explosions. She betrays her own sisters out of some anger towards me. Do you know how many of my girls have died because of her? How many people in Praetoria have suffered? Too many. Here's the location of her and her little man, Hatchet. I want you to bring them in. Show them that Mother is always willing to help bring one of her daughters back into her flock, but is not tolerant of those who would strike at her family. I think that the Beholder and Hatchet that they have a mission or a story arc on the Resistance side that you actually help Hatchet save this lady. So it's a whole. So we're seeing the other side of that same story arc, which is kind of neat. Okay, look like we're kind of close here. Alrighty. Tilman's own personal issues with Beholder are obvious, but you can't allow this woman to wire more seers to become psychic bombs, and not when there are infants at risk. Right, so that's the reason why we're going to be going along with this lady on this. Bring in Beholder, take down Hatchet and his pet ghoul. Alrighty. Resistance. Oh, okay. So we're going to skip through all these jokers. And what I'm going to do is put this on hold until I get up to where we have a battle to do. So I'll be right back. Okay, well, here's Hatchet, and here is his Marty is his pet ghoul. I remember that guy. Let me show you what the map looks like. So yeah, we started here. This is a sizable map. I just went ahead and ghosted through everything. And over there is going to be the final room where I think Beholder probably, yeah, there she is over there. So let's go ahead and start with this guy first. Nice. All right. Yeah, I am using a lot of powers on these characters. This reminds me of when I was playing my dual blades Stalker. Although that character never got any better. That was terrible. Need to get out. I can hear Mother calling my name. I'm not going back. Do you hear me? Let me die in peace. Live in peace. Oh, okay. Beholder looks at you in a weakened plea. Don't let Mother take me back. I don't want to go back. I don't. She made me this way. She stole my life just to have her own pleasures. She made me into this. I used to be happy, used to be normal. Just don't send me back to that place, that nightmare. And the people you've hurt, what about them? They deserve it for putting up with a government that allows filth like Mother. They couldn't stand and fight with us, but they let it go. And for that, they need to suffer until they get the message. Tilman is a beast who deserves nothing but death. I won't stop until I get my vengeance. You have to let me go. You have to help me, to let me continue my fight against her, against the people. You and I are enemies as long as you continue hurting innocents for your cause. Then the others will deal with you. Uh-oh. Oh, heck. And, of course, they see me. That's the way the game on Praetoria rolls. I like my new power. Well, when it hits. There we go. So we're doing Praetor Tilman's dirty work, that's for sure. Let's see what she has to say. I think she's going to be very happy with us. You're an absolute darling, Deep Freeze. Mother's so happy that you brought these criminals to justice. They won't be harming any more innocents. That much I can guarantee you. I heard those vile words they spoke about me. I won't bother to give them anything more than a moment's thought. I've been looking into the mind of my sweet, sweet Beholder, now that she's back in my loving care. So full of secrets, brimming with life. It's such a silly girl thinking I just let her die like that. Oh, I do go on, Mother. Mother is so sorry, Deep Freeze. You're so admirable of being patient with me. Beholder's mind revealed what I thought for quite some time. The Resistance is gaining more rogue psychics, thanks in part to that woman, Vanessa Devore. Now, on regular side of the game, Vanessa Devore is evil. On this side, I think she's good. The wretched, vile, lower-than-filth piece of trash woman deserves nothing more than to be stomped beneath my heel. She steals my girl. She attacks me. She spreads lies about me. Ah, but you will help me find her, yes? She has caused many deaths, all because she can hide her little terrorist from my gaze. We can't continue to let this happen, can we? You have done your mother proud, Deep Freeze. You always were my favorite, you know that, right? Part 3. I've been trying to find that bothersome Devore, but I believe I may have found someone who will be able to lead us to her. I know very little about this person, only that she seems to not be from around here. I poked at this little girl's mind to see visions of some chaotic, dangerous place, but I see her name, Devore. This woman is in Neutropolis now, near Barry's little lambda section. She seems lost, and Mother's always looking to help those who are lost, especially those psychics who fall with terrorists. Currently, our lost little girl is roaming a little rally those bottom dwellers in the Resistance dare to hold in Barry City. I do believe it will get violent very quickly. What does this woman look like? And where exactly is the rally? Here are the rough coordinates, my dear Deep Freeze. You'll make Mother proud if you go to the rally, won't you? The Resistance cannot possibly allow to take over this part of the Neutropolis. Now that they've seen a chance against my Deep Freeze. The girl you're looking for will stand out. She's from some mysterious organization and wears an odd title. An odd little helmet on her face. You'll recognize her, trust me. All right. Oh, we're going to go on this side of the town. All right. Again, the map, Neutropolis is I guess these 3 islands stuck together. So we're going to go over to this one over here. Some kind of power plant over there, and I think there's a prison of some type. Uh-oh. Outdoor mission. Yikes. All right, once you get the hang of this, I'm going to put this on hold while I do this, because these outdoor missions are needle and haystacks usually. You can hear the shouts of the Resistance in the streets. They've torn this already poor district apart, and by the looks of it, attacked any PPD trying to recover the area. Retrieve Tilman's woman of the Resistance rally. Capture the mysterious psychic. All right, so let's jump on over here. Oh, okay, it's Fortunata. This is by far the weirdest assignment I've ever been sent on. All right. It's going to get worse for you, lady. Oh, yes. All right. Clue found. Let's see what this clue says. You searched the odd woman you detained in Neutropolis for any information on who she was, where she came from, and it was part of the Resistance. You overhear a message being delivered on her helmet, specifying that more agents of a group called Arachnos were in the area to support the Resistance. Their names are Operative Reynolds and Operative Vars. If they're here to support the Resistance, you'll have to make sure to bring them in and see what exactly this Arachnos group is all about. Okay, so 2 Arachnos soldiers to bring in. Okay, this may not be too bad then. Get the supplies moving. We've got a direct orders from Recluse to do whatever it takes to support the Resistance. I've got sighting. Okay. 1 Arachno soldier left. Oh, now there's where the needle in the haystack. So I'm going to put this on hold while I look for the next guy. And I'll be right back. Okay, I found this guy, but I just want to see. They have some interesting housing over here. It looks like kind of like New Orleans style in some cases. It's kind of creative that they added a bunch of housing like this in the game. Kind of like that. All right, let's go ahead and finish this guy off. Oh, I thought that was it. All right, destroy the Arachno supplies. Always take care of the Blood Widows first. They're dangerous. Very dangerous. I'm going to spray it in case it blows up on me. There we go. And we leveled up to 19. All right. That wasn't too bad after all. It was not a big map. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Okay, let's see what she has to tell us now. This lady is really kind of long-winded, though. I tell you that. A lot of reading. This little girl you brought is very interesting, Deep Freeze, as is the news that she has. It seems she met with our little Vanessa Devore herself. This arachno she's part of wishes to work together with our most hated enemies, all to destroy our beloved Praetoria. But little Vanessa made a mistake. Oh, she's quite a mistake. That was believing this little spider was going to be trustworthy. The girl's mind was difficult, but eventually I tore through it and revealed all of her secrets along with Vanessa's. This will be Vanessa's undoing. Oh, it shall. She will know pain, and anger, my anger. I'll get ahead of myself. Mother shouldn't act in such a way in front of you. Before I sent this Fortunata Langstra to begin training for the Seers, I found a very vital piece of information from her regarding Vanessa's one weakness. There'd be a man named Wu Yin. This is also very satisfying, Deep Freeze. How much you know about Wu Yin? Do you know we've arrested him before, or that he has escaped? All little petty issues, as little provost Martians insist that Wu Yin be subject to the law instead of going onto my hospital. But this gets better, far better. Wu Yin and our little freedom fighter, Vanessa Devore, were once lovers. Oh, the absurdity of it all. Their little girl, Penelope Yin. Oh, wow, okay. I didn't know that. So Penelope Yin is Mr. Yin and Vanessa Devore's daughter. Oh, man. Is safe and sound in my hospital while her father and rat of a mother run around. Oh, but I have such plans to get them. Deep Freeze, such plans. Vanessa's one weakness is Yin. If he is in danger, she will move from her little safety zone, and then you shall move in to attack her. You will bring her down. Without Vanessa Devore, the resistance will not be able to hide from Mother's gaze much longer. How do I go about finding Yin? My darling girls have cornered Wu Yin in the tunnels. He travels through them with what remains of his loyal bands of thieves and murderers. I doubt you'll be able to catch him, unfortunately. He's grown rather well versed at various escape methods, but harming him will cause Vanessa Devore to make a move to aid him. I will feel her force move, and when that happens, I shall be able to tell where she is. When that happens, Deep Freeze, you must strike. You will be without dear Mother's help, as that wretch Devore can hide you from my loving gaze. I do implore you to be very careful, as Devore is very powerful, especially within the dear Mother, especially without your dear Mother there to observe. I want you to arrest her and bring her to me. All right. So Mr. Yin is involved in all this stuff. Okay, look at this thing. Oh, I didn't need to go in here after all. Oops. It's like they're fort of some type. Oh, yeah. Boy, they got tanks over here and everything. Look at this. All right, Wu Yin has been moving through these tunnels with his band of loyal Syndicate members. You'll have to see if Tilman is right about his new escape methods. Keep my speed on until I find something. Okay. The advantage of being a stalker and playing at -1. Head this way first. I think it's just a dead end that way. Okay. What's the map look like? All right. Unless it starts branching off, we're in pretty good shape. Okay. Get in that way. All right, I'm going to put this on hold until we come close to Mr. Yin, and we'll be right back. Okay, here's Mr. Yin. Let me show you the map. So I came in here and ran through this, and then found him right over here. I begin moving the agents. I'm going to get my daughter back one way or another. Tilman won't keep her. I won't allow it. Turn on speed. Oh boy. Oh, he disappeared. This is a surprise. I apologize for this. I am a man of honor, but I cannot allow myself to be caught here. All right. Let's see what happens next. That lady's going to be ticked off at me for not catching this guy. Oh, boy. We got a clue. Let's see what the clue says. After fighting Wu Yin, you heard Praetor Tilman's word echo in your ears. I've got Devore's location, Deep Freeze. This is the time to strike. Let Devore know Mother's pain, and let every psychic, even her, will come into Mother's embrace. Oh, so she's happy with me because we uncovered what that other lady was. All right. Okay, so now we're going to be going over to this other island, this third island that makes up Neutropolis. This is the power grid that powers the entire city. And I think there's actually a task force that takes place over here. All right, bring in Vanessa Devore. The area is filled with psychic aura. You can tell this must be where Vanessa Devore is, the one who hides all the murderers and terrorists within the resistance. Keep the speed on until I get to where I'm going. Ooh, I like the purple. Okay, that's the way to go. Wow, look at this. There she is. I see a presence here, one that believes they are just. But are they? All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, heck. There's a bunch of them. Oh, shoot. Come on. There we go. Heck. More frost. Oh, come on. I'm gonna die. I have no health. Please don't kill me. Yeah. I spent too much time on her fake her doppelgangers. All right. Let's buy some healing potions. Another luck. All right, I will be back when I get back to where I need to go. Okay, we're back. I leveled up to level 19. Of course, I can't do much of anything. I don't have enough money for any of my slots, but I leveled up. Okay, where's this lady at? Turn this off. Uh-oh, where'd she go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Don't tell me the mission's bugged out. Don't tell me the mission's bugged out. Come on. Oh, here she comes. She's taking a coffee break or something. Oh. I can see. Just allow me a word. Well, that was pretty easy that time. She didn't even fight back. All right, good. You're powerful. Very powerful. But do you know who you fight for? Surely you've seen Tilman's anger, her instability. She's mad, though she tries the best to cover it up. If you deliver me to her, it will only make things much worse for your dear city of Praetoria. How is that? You, after all, helped to protect those who murdered the innocents. I could say the same for you and Tilman, Deep Freeze. Do you know why seers seem to have such a short lifespan, and yet the ones that are free continue to live on? Tilman drains the life from their very minds. That's why she has her network. She's a leech. In every sense of the word, she thrives on attention and love, on praise, and on minds. You believe she wants to arrest me for the good of Praetoria? No. Her mouth salivates at the thought of absorbing my psychic energies. Her power would be immense. Should she drain the power from my mask? Is that what you want to happen? What I want is to keep the people of Praetoria safe. And I want to help you with that, Deep Freeze. I truly do. I understand there must be many people in the Resistance are monsters, and perhaps I would agree with you. Beholder was a good woman. I tried to save her, to guide her into the proper path, but she made her decision to have her vengeance, despite all the help I gave. I would not force her down a path. To do that would make me no better than Cole or Tilman. I respect her decision and hope that perhaps one day, learning from my example, she would choose differently. You say that you're going to bring me in, Deep Freeze. That'll only make things worse. Those who are most loyal to the Resistance will do everything in their power to free me. I believe I will be free. Of course, Tilman will not kill me. It'll be similar to starving an animal throwing out a perfectly good piece of meat. That, Deep Freeze, is why my arrest will only lead to more problems. So you're suggesting I just let you go, just like that? I request that you let me go, Deep Freeze. I promise you that I will do everything in my power to ensure those extremists of the Resistance see the light of our cause. But I cannot say for sure they will change. Cole and his regime have tainted their once pure souls into darkness. I can only do my best to save them, but even I am human. What will it be, Deep Freeze? Will you bring me to Tilman and allow the beast to have her meal? So my two choices are, this has to be done, Devore. Too many have died because of you at Insiday, or, all right, Devore, I'm letting you go, but this doesn't make me part of the Resistance. Ooh, boy. We've been going right down the line for the Empire the whole way through this. But at this point, I don't know. I mean, that Praetor Tilman, she's a kind of a nut. What would this guy actually do? I think I'm going to go with the second choice. I'm going to let her go. Thank you, Deep Freeze. I've always remembered you for this. Good luck in your journeys. All right. I don't know, man. We've crossed a line here. We've crossed a line here. That lady, her argument made sense. And our character is not just a by-the-book kind of guy anyway. Delivery to Mayhem. What happened, Deep Freeze? Mother gave you a simple request to retrieve that vile wretch, Devore. And where is she? She is not in my hospital. She is not in my care. She is not presented in front of me. Have you betrayed, Mother? Gone against me? Unfortunately, Devore was too powerful for me to handle. Without your help. Praetor Tilman lets out a few calming breaths. She remains silent for nearly a minute before speaking. Mother apologizes. I'm sorry you had to see me in such a state. It was wrong of me to send you into such a dangerous situation without Mother's aid, without Mother's care. I suppose, just like my daughters, you've grown attached to me, haven't you? A good mother knows not to yell at her family when it is not due. You've just simply shown that Devore is someone I need to track down personally. Are you going after her now? Oh, I got my 7 reward merits. Not now. Unfortunately, there's other matters that Mother must deal with. I do believe they involve you, my dear little deep freeze. Just allow Mother a few moments to let the situation wash over her, yes? And yes, I do believe that would be best. All right, I'll do that. Wow, that chick was crazy. Let's call her back again. All right, there we go. We've had our ups and downs, Deep Freeze, but Mother has to say it's been an absolute pleasure working with you. Wouldn't you say? I do believe we've made Praetoria a much safer place. Yes, a much safer place. I will be sure all those bad psychics you brought in are well taken care of, trust me. Yet your tireless support of Praetoria is still not over yet. Our dear Emperor Cole has requested you aid with little antimatter. Mother has told antimatter all about you, Deep Freeze. He's asked that I show him favor by sending you his way. Be introduced to new contact. Antimatter. This is a major bad guy on the game. He's known as Praetor Keys until Emperor Cole stripped him of his rank. Now he works his various tasks handed down to him by Praetor Barry and Emperor Cole from within this island on Neutropolis. All right, well, that is going to do it for us. That is the Praetor Tilman or Mother Mayhem story arc. Yeah, that was pretty unsettling. It was a good story. I enjoyed that one, but it was pretty unsettling. So until next time, this is Greg 29407 along with Deep Freeze saying aloha, and we will see you next time.